Hello, this is Eric at Sparky Studio and welcome to my review of this camera bag. Now this is the Neewer Pro, they call it camera case, but it's pretty much a backpack as we can see. It's fairly lightweight and is quite water resistant. I wouldn't call nylon by any means waterproof. It absorbs water. Now it does come with an extra layer to protect the bag. And this here is the bag that comes within the camera storage compartment, if you're wondering what it is. It's an extra layer of nylon protection so your equipment doesn't get wet, which eventually over time it will get wet in the rain. So keep that in mind. Now this simply goes over your bag and it has two straps. So we got one here and we got one here, and it clips together. Now this was self-purchased. If you notice, I am not in my regular studio. I've gone to school and I needed something to carry my gear, and that is why I self-purchased this. Now let's get started. Sparky Studio. Yeah. When it comes to this Neewer camera bag, the first thing you'll notice is there's this clamp here, and this allows us to place a small tripod, and with a bottom Velcro section for sticking, say, our feet of the tripod while having both sides secured. Opening up this backpack from the front, we see we have a nice handle for grabbing the zipper. Pull this down and we have all these pockets to choose from. If you put your backpack upside down, there's nothing really stopping things from falling out, except for here, where we have that Velcro tab over top, and the spacing here is about 9 inches or 24 centimeters. So we're going to be limited to more like a tablet size, or maybe some sort of binder that's no bigger than 9 inches. When rotating the bag around, we can see some other bungee cables, as well as some other pockets and some more zippers on the sides for putting whatever accessory, maybe a charging block, batteries. Let's turn to other side, pocket for placing some other items inside. We can see there's a padded back end with some quite firm foam. It doesn't really press in much, so that's kind of actually good because this is where camera equipment goes in. The backpack straps, kind of unwieldy. We got to push it aside, and we'll notice here there's a combination lock, and by default the code is 000. Now to attach this and then let go and hope it goes all the way in. There it is. Now it's latched in. For changing the combination, you'll press this in and turn the dial, and now this should be our lock and unlock, and if I go back to 00, it is now locked. And now I can change it right back. And there we are. When considering this type of lock, this is only to keep honest criminals out. Someone really wants their stuff, they're just going to take your bag. Now, the numbers themselves go from all the way from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we can simply rotate through all of our numbers. And if you have a couple more things to hide, we have a pocket here and on this side. Opening our back end, add some extra waterproofing. It's a layer of nylon. As we all know, nylon is water resistant, not waterproof. There is some polyester stitched within this bag. And polyester is more waterproof, but not totally waterproof itself. So for water resistance, this will last a while. And this right here is also removable. So in this pouch, you may choose to put whatever accessory you may desire. Here's where I placed my camera, fit really well. But what if our lens is bigger? We can actually remove this Velcro. So you can stuff them wherever you want, because this whole entire place is stickable. There's no particular spot. And if I wanted to stop this from moving around, I might want to go 2 lenses deep, like this. Or take one of these pockets, toss it over, stick it in. Could do something like this right here. And now my lens is going to be secure. The biggest problem here is when things don't fit the full depth. Like this will cover things from falling that are up here, and this will cover your lens if it's attached to your camera from falling out. But look at this. I could tip the bag forward and there goes my lens. So when you open this, you want to have that side, the front side, down. Or you can do what I did here. I took one of those Velcro pieces and I encased my lens. So now it's not going to fall, but then that takes me to, we should have had more of these Velcro pieces to actually encapsulate everything. When it comes to securing this bag to ourselves, we have an upper strap, which this one is almost to the point of choking me. So if I need to lower down, is there that option? Yes, there is. So that's wonderful to have. We got this strap right here. And if the bag's loose, we also have pull handles right here and here. One thing we'll notice is it has a loop right here and a loop right here. Now, what could I do with that? Well, I could clip on different items, especially if I have a carabiner. Or I can simply take my coffee or water bottle with me while I'm traveling. So here is the view of everything out of my camera bag. And right here, we have my NPF battery with my Tascam. I put my audio interface in here just as a proof of concept. My camera with the handles on it. Yes, you see that. The two handles plus my NPF battery tray to power on my camera. My remote, my two lenses, my Sennheiser MKH50 microphone, all packed in here. This is Eric of Spark E Studio. Thanks for watching and have yourselves a most wonderful day.